Eastland County Today Live, brought to you by Love Oak Pharmacy.
Introducing Love Oak Pharmacy's Pharmacy in a Box. We can fix your prescription mess. We offer all of these innovative services at no cost to you. Simplify your life. Your medication can be pre-sorted and organized into personalized pill packets. Each dose is labeled by day and time to make medication time simple. We'll help you pick up all of your monthly medication in one single visit to the pharmacy. This convenient refillable storage container is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Easily take your medication with you wherever you go. Transferring your prescriptions is easy. Just give us a call and talk to one of our knowledgeable pharmacists. We will coordinate with your doctors and insurance and proactively manage your refills. We will notify you before your next delivery. Let Love Oak Pharmacy help you simplify your life. We look forward to your visit.
Welcome to another Eastland County Today Live. We're here with Ruben Zarati. This man has done a lot in Eastland. He is very well known, and he's also a veteran of the United States military.
Yes, sir.
Army, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And he's here to let you guys know a little bit about some park improvements that's been going on in the community. There's been a lot of folks that have been really looking forward to some of the stuff you've been doing out there.
Yes, they have.
And starting out with this whole thing, correct me if I'm wrong, your son came up with the idea of doing some improvements out there.
Yes, he did.
Can you elaborate on that?
Sure. Yeah. What happened is, I was with the Lions Club. We're doing the disability park out there, and Mark was a big part of helping me plant the plants and dig up rocks and stuff. And he looked over the basketball court and he said, "Hey, Dad, why can't we fix up the basketball court? Why can't we improve the park more?" And I looked at him and I said, "Well, son," I said, "if I have your 100% cooperation and help, then I'll do it." I said, "We'll make it happen." And sure enough, I went to our city manager, which is a great man, by the way, Mr. Ron Duncan, and he was very excited about it. And I said, "I will take on the project, and me and my son will get it done." And it's taken off from there.
Now, I know you've done a lot of park improvements out there. Probably some folks don't even know that you've even done half of this
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Can you elaborate on a little bit of the stuff that you've already done?
Sure, yeah. We went out there and we repainted the big pavilion. There's still a little touch-up work to do on that, but we've repainted that. The little bandstand next to the big pavilion, we went in there and we took off a lot of the rust off the poles and we repainted that. We put steps going up to that pavilion so you don't have to hold on and jump, hopefully, you won't have to hurt yourself no more. You can just step up to it now. We cleaned up underneath all the benches out there, and we've laid chat down. That way, it looks more uniform and pretty. And then here recently, to go back to the basketball court and volleyball court, we have added a fence in between the two. That way your balls won't interact with each other, and you don't have to worry about chasing the ball into the volleyball court if there's other people playing.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done quite a bit, and there's still quite a bit going on. So yeah, but we've actually redone the whole pavilion and painted a lot of the apparatuses out there, and we're in just a continuing process.
So, with the basketball court and all these improvements you've been doing out there, I know you guys were working on a fire ant problem, and you pretty much alleviated that entire
Pretty much,
issue.
yeah.
But dealing with the basketball court, you said you had more stuff you're actually adding to that area.
Oh,
Can you tell
yes.
us what you're going to do with that?
Sure. What we're going to do with the basketball court is right now I pressure washed it, got all the grit off of it. We're going to come in with a special coating of paint that we've already purchased. We're going to lay a brand new court floor down. It'll be striped. It'll have at least Eastland Mavericks logo on it. It'll have City of Eastland in the center court of it. Then from there we're going to redo the goals again. As a matter of fact, I'm working on that now. So that you'll have brand new goals going up with brand new netting going up. And also the most thing I'm more enthusiastic about is we're going to add bleacher seats out there. We're going to level that part out on the south side of the goals, and We're going to lay all new Chad down. We're going to put brand new bleacher stadium seats out there. We're going to have a little walkway. The volleyball court's the sand is gonna be redone. So it's just gonna be nice. It's gonna be beautiful once we get done with it. So.
And I thought you mentioned a couple times that you had some picnic tables you're planning on putting out there as
Yes.
well?
As a matter of fact, my wife came up with this idea. You know, we were out there. She was out there walking around. She said, you know, you're gonna have the bleacher seats up here. She goes, why can't you put picnic tables over here underneath these trees by the volleyball court? So I'm looking into that, buying some picnic tables for, you know, you can be right there by the volleyball goal, and you can have a place to eat and sit and watch. If the seats are empty, it'll be underneath the shade tree. So we're going to add that, and also if everything goes okay, we can add Chad around that way. You know, donations and money wise, it all depends.
That's great. And I thought you had mentioned, since this is we're more of a technological society nowadays, like we used to years ago, that you're planning on putting some outlets or something in the pavilion out there to allow people to charge phones and put boom boxes out.
Well, what we're going to do, and this is the exciting part too, we're going to put lights up out there. It's never been done out there before. But we're going to put 2 LED lights up out there on poles, and it'll illuminate the whole park. But that other little pavilion by the volleyball court, we're going to kind of enclose it in. We're going to add outlets out there. That way, if you want to, play music on your iPhone, or if you have the speakers you can plug your iPhone into, you'll have outlets there to do that. And then we're going to put little boxes on the side where you can put your shoes in. You can hang your keys on, put your cell phones in there. So yeah, there'll be outlets out there for people to utilize it. So it's going to be very park friendly in that area once we get done with it. Yeah.
Right, and you were telling me that you guys were out there, jamming away to music and stuff like that through Pandora, and not using your own data because you do have free Wi-Fi out there.
Yes,
as well.
Sure do. Yeah, I was very shocked about that. Matter of fact, me and Mark were out there, and he goes, Dad, you can put this on Pandora and listen to your music. And because you got Wi-Fi connection out here, and I didn't even know that. So we were out there jamming out to our music and not even using our data. And maybe a lot of people don't know that, but the swimming pool has Wi-Fi out there, so you can streamline through the park out there and have free Wi-Fi.
Which is great.
It's awesome. You know,
kids that want to go out there and go play Pokemon Go, and they don't have much data left or something like that. They can go out there and go mess around because they're able to do their thing with the free Wi-Fi connection.
Exactly. And that was something that I don't know if a lot of people did not realize that, but it was very, very interesting to know that there is Wi-Fi up there.
When it comes to the future development stuff that you were talking to me about, you're talking about parking out there and handicap access and even a thing for little tykes. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, and now this is a future plan that I have for the park. What I want to do, like I said before, is once I get done with the park, with the volleyball goals and the basketball and all that, get that done. My next project, which is phase 2, I want to add horseshoe pits. Then I've talked to Mr. Duncan, and up to the east side of the park by the water tower, there's an open area there. And we have a lot of babies in this area. A lot of parents like to go up there with their babies. Well, some of these apparatuses ain't for babies. So my future goal is to put a little tyke, playground for them.
Mm-hmm.
Kid friendly, where we'll have it fenced in. I'll have put a fence around it. Have little jungle gyms in there, little crawling areas, little benches for the parents to go there, and then put a shade sill over it for the little ones from 0 to 4 years old or 3 years old. That way the parents can get in there and relax and not have to worry about their kids running off, and they're in a safe area and a kid-friendly play area. So that's one of my big goals. That'll probably be in the phase 3 area that I want to do for the park, and I think we need that for the little ones.
Now, I know you guys put a handicapped wheel. It's a wheelchair swing that you guys put out there, and quite a few people. It's actually gotten a lot of use from what I've heard.
Sure has.
But you I'm guessing you're working with the Lions Club now to work on getting more
Yes.
handicap friendly
Yes.
things out there for children.
Yes, we do. We are. What we're going to do is it's already in the works. We're going to purchase some more apparatuses for handicap, but we're going to put a handicap trail out there, cemented, where it's easier if you have a remote, electric wheelchair or just a push wheelchair. It's easier for you to maneuver around the park and that once we put all the apparatuses in. So yeah, we have a lot of things going on for the handicapped out there. Not only for children, but just think about all the veterans that come through our area that might be handicapped. A lot of handicapped veterans coming in our area. That park gets a lot of use. So, and there's a lot of handicap. Like the other day, we're out there working, and there was a man in an electric wheelchair, and he was kind of struggling maneuvering through the park, because all the rocks and all that. So, yeah, the Lions Club's working on putting a trail, a cement trail, to all the apparatuses where they can go around and use them just like a normal person would. So, it's going to be very friendly, handicap friendly, and child friendly coming up.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But speaking about like getting around rough areas, the parking out there.
Yeah.
I've been out there myself. My car is a little lower than ground,
Right.
and there are some pretty high rocks that have kind of just come to surface. And you said you were going to possibly try working on something like this?
Yes, sir. And I'm going to try to do that with the funds I have now. If whatever funds I have left over, I'm going to utilize that to try to fix all that out there for the parking. I'm hoping that this one gentleman will come out there and just knock those rocks down or skim them off, and then we can put a brand new layer of chat down to where you don't have to worry about your bottom of your car getting hit or hitting a big old bump, and make it friendly for everybody to park out there and not have to worry about your vehicles. That way people don't have to park out by the road. They'll have a friendly parking area to come in there and park real nice. Don't have to worry about those big old rocks popping your tires or skimming the bottom of your car. So I think it's going to, if everything goes okay, that's going to be another major thing I'm going to do to the park.
Right. And it seems like you've been tackling a lot of these projects yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you're open to volunteers helping you.
Yeah, I'm always on
And-
help. Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
donations as well, right?
Yeah, we work on donations. I know the city gets hit, or the people in this community get hit a lot for donations. So what I try to do is I try to limit myself on going out and getting donations. And I'm very thankful I have an understanding wife, and she's with me 100% on this. But a lot of times we use our own funds to do this for the park. And I know people like to donate to these other entities, but what I have to say to them is the park project that I'm doing with the donations is a function that will be there for generations to come. It's not going to be for 1 year and then it's gone, the money's gone. This goes back to the community with the donations that I get, and it'll last for their children, their grandchildren, and their grandchildren since down the road. Maybe somebody else, once I'm gone from this world, maybe somebody else will pick it up from me and keep the park going, because children need the park, we need the park, our
Right.
community needs the park. We need somewhere to go where it's friendly, it's beautiful, and it's enjoyable to go to. It's clean, and that's my goal. That's just my goal, to have a beautiful park for this community. It's not for me to take glory for, or to toot my own horn like my wife says. I'm here to give back to my community. I don't expect nothing in return. I just want to give. So.
That's awesome. And we thank you in the paper here, and I'm sure the community has definitely been thanking you for the work you've been doing out there.
Yeah.
And you did talk about a club that has been helping you out a little bit financially. Was the 100?
Well, the $100 club is a new club that's coming up in this community. So I'm kind of how do you want to say that? Excited about it, because it gives me a chance to go to these people and say, hey, look, this is a community park project. This is what I can do with the funds that you have up. So I'm hoping this will work out for me. If not, then down the road it will.
Mm-hmm.
I know eventually it'll help me out. So with this, I can put so much into that park, twice what I can do now. And so I'm really excited about this a new club coming up.
So if anybody wanted to donate to that club, who do they need to contact? 'Cause
Mark Pipkin,
Mark Pipkin.
and you have a say so where that money goes to. I'm not too familiar with the club at this point on how it works, but if you want to become a member of that $100 club, call Mark Pipkin or Debbie Wharton, and they'll let you know how you can do it and how you can sign up for it, and that money is a vote for you to where you want those funds to go to. So then that's what me and my wife have done. We've joined that club, and so that way we have a say so where the money goes, or part of it.
So if anybody wanted to volunteer their time or donate anything to you to help out with the park improvements, can they contact you?
Sure, they sure can. They can contact me at 254-433-2911. Yeah. And I know a lot of people don't have a lot of time, but just a donation, a $10 donation, a $2 donation, it goes a long ways, and very grateful, very grateful.
Especially when it comes to mowing grass out there. 'Cause
Yeah.
the place is pretty big.
Yeah, it is. And I'm going to take on that project too to try to keep that grass mowed, because the city employees are so spread thin. A lot of people don't realize they're spread thin with the roads and rebuilding the sewers and everything else they got going on. It's hard for them to try to keep up with it. So I'm retired. I'm a retired veteran, so I think I can help out a little bit on that part. So,
Well, we thank you for your service, and like I said, the community thanks you.
thank you.
And if anybody else would like to come on to Eastland County Today Live, you guys can give us a call here at the office, and you can also give us an email. We're open to nonprofits and profits, any type of activities and such that are coming up in the community you guys want to announce, just let us know. We'll see you again on another Eastland County Today Live.